so why not broadcast? So I'm playing Madden today. And I'm gonna work on my Madden team. Maybe later on I might play somebody in Madden. If he gets on, I have him. My cash. They just calling. And man, some dance. To the ballin'. I'm addicted to ballin'.
I have to get my hands. I pull up in my pants.
So like, as you know, I barely started. So this is my lineup. It's really trash.
Since I was a toddler, I knew that I was gonna be famous. I can't afford so that's a big no. Gotta chase this money, bankroll after big bankroll. I must get this money. I must get this money. I must get this money, get this money, get this money. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my cash.
The money is calling. Got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I had to get the cash.
I need bands. Now look at my dance. What is my jam? Run and get you that bands.
I'm about to upgrade this wide receiver. Then I'm gonna upgrade my quarterback, and we're gonna go submission.
Friend, I'm trying to all of ya. Talking about he ballin', watch this. Started let me too quick. Went to Oakland with a few. Took him all you break. Yeah. Imagine what I paid for the rollie. Still from the police. 24 carats on my Kobe. That for the homies.
Addicted to balling. I got to bet my cash. I had a Carson Wentz. I didn't see that nigga. Can't upgrade him. Okay. Got to bet that cash. Okay, we're gonna do some of these Snow Beast challenges. These Snow Beast challenges, I was looking at them. Do this. Get 50 training points. I'm gonna do it all the way to the end. Cause you get a pack. Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
This team is kind of good.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's Charles Davis. Full disclosure, we both have mittens. We both have coats on up here in the booth. This one, it's going to be interesting.
I've got the long johns, the socks, the boots, you name it. You know me and cold weather, we don't get along all that well.
Okay, so these
games are always interesting.
I barely know how to use
One slip, someone's going for 80 yards, and you could lose a game.
Linebackers, so like if you see me use the left end or the right end.
Now Blunt.
So look at that.
And an alley to run. Blunt rumbling with a first down and more. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
Trust me, I'm bad at
Madden.
Madden.
For 22 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little
I just won a
setting
game
in with
earlier.
this drive, because when you see that type of
I think it was like
I get the feeling the defense getting a
21
bit
to
tired.
14.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Why did I move? Why did I move from that spot? If I didn't move, I would have
gets it down to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when you start to talk about his talents.
He was their 2nd pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the 1st.
And Ray Lewis also 2-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP of Super Bowl 35. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps it running alive.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to throw, Stafford.
Bro, hit stick. He was going to fumble if you would have hit stick.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Theo Riddick scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Fuck. I just beat them last
game. Exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And on the return, here comes Adam Jones.
Run?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
No wonder why you didn't run.
Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading on.
Bro, I don't know how to run.
He's had some time
to
chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
I might hit Calvin if the safety up there.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Let's go, Calvin.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Jamal Charles in the game. He gets the call
mind you, this kid is slow as fuck.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we're into the 2nd half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Throwing his Wentz.
He dropped it. He dropped it. He fucking dropped it. Like, how bad are you?
Game throwing the football, but also
I went for the same play on
accident.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together.
No, he dropped it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Incomplete as well. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. From the right hash and call it an even 50. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Come on. Let's go.
And it's complete.
Let's go.
And he's brought down, but
I'm addicted to
he
balling.
reaches the 8-yard line. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
We'll hit the tight end.
Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Again, it's Wentz. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
I was waiting for X to get open, but it's like he couldn't shake them.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On play action, it's Wentz. Flush to his right.
Bro.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quandre Diggs.
Oh my God, how and why am I so bad at this game?
Goal, a great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down a distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit.
No, get the fuck out of there.
I'm in strong.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
Explanation and why.
This margin, 4th quarter, you're going. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game.
Okay, so now if I don't get this,
that's a little bit demoralizing.
I'm bad.
So they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They start on the ground here.
Let's go! Safety!
Can't get out of the end zone. It's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying
I'm
about
addicted to balling.
Get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Okay, so I need to make something happen here. I need to get Johnson open, like some bro, or Beckham. Johnson or Beckham.
Now on 1st down.
Let's go, Johnson. No, are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding? How did you drop that?
Ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up.
Hey, look, my team's worse than this team, so I'm actually doing pretty good.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Move up, blitz me. Yo, chill, it was a joke.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but
see how slow that nigga ran? You see how slow he ran? Did you see how slow he ran? He legit tiptoed.
On the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready
that
for
did not just happen. That did not just happen. There's no way that just happened.
So now 2nd and 10
bro,
after
leave
the
my man Johnson open. Let him do a one-on-one. Let him do a one-on-one.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Looking deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down.
Bro, catch that ball, Johnson.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he can't hang on to it.
Let's see if I can pick
Nearly
it.
picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try to find something.
Why is he just standing there?
And he is
fucking run.
40, not quite to the 35.
So he's like, oh my god, I caught the ball, oh my god.
Much, but it is a first down.
Fucking run. You can celebrate that you caught the ball later, little fucker. Okay, I know what you're about to do. So Johnson's about to run upwards, like they're about to cross, or they're about to fake out their cornerbacks and shit. No, no, bro. Johnson was about to be open, you don't understand.
To disrupt yet another pass play, his third sack of the afternoon.
Bro, did you know how many fucking conversions I made?
See what transpires after this.
Bro, Beckham, if you're not open,
get you reset. They come up on a
no matter of fact, if you're not open, I'm gonna fucking be so pissed. And if I throw it to you and you're open and you don't catch that fucking ball, catch that.
A battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's go,
First down now,
Beckham.
but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The tight end, Julius
I am
Thomas,
stressed.
And it's second down. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions
not even
well
throwing bullets either.
No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very hard for them to find open places.
Stressed. You don't understand.
Another throw on second down,
I
and
need
this
to
one
win this.
incomplete as well. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
How the fuck did you fit your hand in there?
Now yet another completion here as they fail to connect on third. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that...
Now the ball comes loose, and it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Batman fumbled. How do you gonna fumble like that, Batman?
We got some snow going on, and they've come out of the dome.
They're gonna blitz
there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather, just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get
Bro,
ready.
71, I want to fucking bench you so bad. Like, if I had somebody else to take your place, I would have fucking benched you. Because how did you not pick up that block?
They're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. On first and goal, Gurley.
Let's go!
Into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Okay.
So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the fourth. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go.
Okay. So I don't want to go into overtime.
Right now.
I don't want to go into overtime. I don't want to go into overtime. We have to make them fumble. We have to make them fumble.
Here in this fourth quarter. Now Jones. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Could we get like a fumble or interception
the Lions.
or something, please?
They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation.
No, why did you?
Get a couple of chunk plays. Pick up
I thought I just broke my controller. I heard it snap, so I thought I broke it.
Stops because the clock stays running. That makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now it's Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Robert Ayers. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's Blunt. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
No, they're punting it. No, they're punting it. They're punting it.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last.
Why would you spin that way?
I would abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just too.
And the Steelers set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face
Bro, they
it
can
now.
get a field goal and win.
Best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Stafford on first down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much.
We can't get, bro, if they get past the 40, we're fucked.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
hoping, if they get past the 45,
will take the bait and move laterally.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
No!
You
were right there.
To a third down. And the Steelers signal for another timeout.
Well, I'm legit about to get on Fortnite.
Remaining here at OT. The Lions on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Stafford. Wilson snags it left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is.
Let's go. They missed it.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. So, my goodness, it's hard to put together a longer drive than they just did there, but it's going to end up netting them nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that's like what? 90-something yard drive?
Yep.
Credit to the offense. They moved the ball down the field with ease, but you said it. To come away with nothing, that hurts.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. On first down, Wentz. Over the middle to Beckham.
Yes.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. On first and 10, here's Wentz. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, second down.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, to pick on the opening drive. Second drive, not much better. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying
pressure from
no.
He goes down hard, flat on his back. Ziggy Ansah in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So here come the Lions now. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
No!
On the money, it's good. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyro.
Alright guys, that's it. I'm about to go hop on Fortnite. This game pissed me off. I'll see you later.